From this point, Doctor, you will see the most noble of forms on this planet. For all of its knowledge, built power evades this society.
Gold.
Can I have a look? Wow. They look like the pyramids of Giza, only more spaceshipy-like.
I have been a very stupid doctor.
Everett! What the hell do you think you're doing?
You have been very stupid and prejudiced, Time Lord, and it has kept you from the truth.
Phoenician Aikido? How quaint.
Arnold has begun his journey to the transmission radio array.
We must thank you, Doctor. Even our intellects could not align this P-universe's frequencies with those of normal space. Thanks to your altruism, the task is done.
Within days, Dalek Command will know of this place, and they will come.
You fools. That is inviting destruction.
If we had not a plan, there would not have been a faint signal crossing out of this expanse these recent years. We are not fools. We know the weaknesses of the Daleks, and they will fall to us.
Does he really think he can escape from us?
Get what we need from him, and then terminate him.
As you wish, man. Time Lord, your time vessel. I will have its key.
That'll be a cold day in hell, Gould.
Not the answer to give God.
My people came closer to being gods than your lot could ever imagine, Gould.
Your time vessel. How does it lock? You only have so much patience. How is your time vessel locked?
It's a lovely colour. It goes with your hair.
Your time vessel will be unlocked. Ironically, it is only a matter of time. You are redundant. Any last words?
Can I go then?
Self-destruct power component. Engage it.
My lord, an explosion.
Did you witness it?
I have no idea what that was. It appears the situation is now becoming fluid. Be prepared to adapt to the situation as it demands. In the meantime, stick to the task at hand.
Come on.
Control. We found Councillor Tarmon, but the others aren't with him.
Are you safe?
Barely so. Are you armed?
Armed with what?
Oh, it's as I thought. Well, the doctor was armed. We must head back to the city at once. If we can find them in small numbers, it could be dangerous. Go. Go!
I thought you were a goner.
It's not just like you have a nose for trouble. It's like you've got a small planet dedicated to it.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't recognize the symbiotes in those tubes. There's just so many symbiote species in the galaxy. But the attack confirmed it. Gould, power-craving parasites.
Tamon and Sting, they were the last to examine the capsules.
Which means that Tamon, Rayshan, and Anord are Gould. And they want to bring a Dalek fleet here.
Cutting off the internet won't do the trick this time?
It's a bit more complicated than that. You see, I might have inadvertently given them a formula that will allow them to boost the signal, the SOS, to Dalek Command.
You have been a stupid doctor. Can we fix it?
Well, it is rather late in the game. and I don't like relying on guns, bombs and poisons ordinarily. However, we need a plan B. In the TARDIS samples metabase, there is a sample of a toxin that will kill the symbiote. However, it is very old and very watered down, so it will need to be used at close contact to be effective. It's sample number 61.212. Can you get it for me?
So Jeffrey guessed the genocide poison. What does the Doctor do?
The Doctor will try and undo the damage he has done to a remarkable little culture.
You haven't made the best impression so far.
No, however, I have a way with people. They will come to see things my way.
Despite our generous welcome, you repaid our hospitality with accusations toward the Dalek people. And now Tamon, the sole survivor of a massacre acted out by you and your late companion, is the subject of your paranoid fantasies.
This man is not the man that you knew as Tamon. He is a Goa'uld, a parasite species of Oba Anasa.
You murdered Aranid and Raishan, and I now find out that you murdered Pathkar before we left the city.
Time Lord, you are to be imprisoned until such time as the rare occurrence of a trial can be arranged. You bring shame on the reputation of your enlightened culture.
And you bring shame on your world's claim of universal wisdom. There is trouble brewing here in Xanakantia, and I alone may still be able to stop it.
Melodrama will not help you now. I'm torn by guilt. To think I wasted the lives of dear friends taking responsibility for you.
A prime opportunity for mischief, Goa'uld. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies even closer.
The Doctor was feared for his unpredictable genius and his sense of justice, but your actions here today are out of character with the figure I once feared. I now wonder if you are indeed the Time Lord of Dalek history.
No, I am that, Doctor. And you will know that I can often see truths that others fail to see. I'm sorry that I wronged you, but there is a greater danger here. Move around!
Funneling system like Bud. Cellular toxic acid. Do not touch. Seriously? There it goes.
Activated.
Oh.
Deactivated.
Oh yeah. Boom.
Must have been the perfect day for you. More records revealed, more knowledge to catalogue on the wreckage.
As close as it gets. He waved his device and it opened screeds of subdirectories. Might take decades to evaluate all this data. As the Doctor said, these creatures were overtly violent.
What is Progenitus engaged? The computer's indicating it over and over.
Progenitus is a lost species gene bank, likely lost in battle, Mildoran suggested. Those bays were empty.
The units must have been shielded somehow. Progenitus activated. Cycle 5%.
It's for species restoration.
It's not good news?
Not if what I've read about the Dalek is true. We're in great danger. Inform the Lord Councillor.
Yes.
Everyone's a music critic. So what did this place used to be?
Contaminated waste storage. It's been cleaned.
Good. So you created all this for my benefit. A little prison. I'm flattered.
You shouldn't be. There's no crime on our world. Prison's lost to us long ago.
Until the bad old Doctor showed up.
We don't know that you're bad, but the evidence does stand against you.
Could you check in my pocket and see if there are any granny mints? I'm feeling rather hungry. I'll admit they're not a full balanced meal.
Amanda, is it alright if I talk to the doctor for a moment alone?
As you wish. Don't lower the force wall for any reason, Counsellor. Milderand attests he's a known escape artist. Okay.
Thanks.
I am Styx of the Goa'uld.
A minor Goa'uld functionary. First lieutenant to Zeus, if I remember rightly.
You may use whatever name serves you. Where is Rasharn? I sensed something amiss when that explosion sounded.
Yes, well, explosions will do that. Let's just say a workplace accident.
I would not have thought your victory possible, but so it was.
Oh, come on, you're not the only one with life experience beyond the span of an ordinary human life.
Experience? You've never led an army into battle, or struggled from a swamp to dominate a species 30 times your mass, or to rule over star systems. No. A Time Lord's life is wasted on books and observations.
Do you have any idea whom you are addressing, Goa'uld? To you, life is little more than a military campaign, and feasting on the spoils of war. I am the Doctor. I have lived for 2,500 years. While you were out playing gods, I was harnessing the power of suns for recreation. I have seen star systems born, live, and die in the course of my day. I have held chaos in my hands and let it bleed through my fingers. The universe owes me its existence 1,000 times over. And meanwhile, blissfully unaware of that debt, warmongering preachers like you crawl from your swamp to obtain a limited and petty empire. And what? On that basis you would have me revere you as a god? While all you do is kill, don't ever think you have the right to talk to me about life.
Alas, were your flame one of war like mine, we would have made great brothers, not enemies. But what the Daleks fear in one so immortal entirely defies my understanding.
So is this the part where you try and kill me?
That would draw suspicion, you see. You're secured for the moment. Besides, you're now my prize offering to the Dalek armies.
Would you consider a last request?
Honor might compel me.
A lead pencil. I wish to write my memoirs. Isn't it lovely that they still use lead pencils and paper here? Strictly for mathematics, everything else on tablet.
That such small things entertain such a powerful mind is also beyond me. If you'll excuse me, Doctor, I must change for the coming victory.
Of course.
What was all that about?
Last requests. He promised me a lead pencil with which to write my confessions.
No paper?
I'll use the floor. Nice chap, your Tarmon. He's got a little bug at the moment. I'd take good care not to catch that.
Your pencil, Doctor.
Thank you very much.
So you survived your fall then, but not without some trickery. When a god tells you to die, should you not do so?
I go with the god is dead thing, freak.
Sacred fool! Does this god look dead to you?
You should treat me roughly if he doesn't want to be.
You threatened me too?
You broke the toxin vial, tough guy. God is dead.
How's the maths going?
Not easy. I've been exploring a problem related to particle behaviour. It confounds our scientists. It's to do with our Sentinel defence net system.
Well, tell me about it. I used to be good at this simple stuff.
Doctor, condescension is unbecoming.
Nothing is unbecoming for a murder accused who must beg for a cup of tea.
A local network, closed for years, has reopened. The Daleks are reanimated. Is someone there? I hear you. Identify yourself to me.
Oh, that looks a bit simple to me.
This is just preamble, Doctor. The problem is here. 0-point power is applied and causes decay. What was your education in? Beverages?
Can I put this down?
Of course.
Thank you. Now, let's have a look. Pencil.
Indeed. You've solved the stabilisation and equalisation issues.
Botany.
Huh?
I have an honours degree in botany, but my PhD is in pure genius.
Impossible.
2 impossible things before breakfast, Amanda, and I am sorry.
I have reviewed much of what the Doctor claims. He certainly has drawn upon facts, as best our libraries can confirm. However, the lack of proof concerns me.
Tarman's evidence is to be considered more reliable, though. His service to the city has been exemplary.
Indeed, we owe a lot to Tarman, but to this doctor, we owe nothing.
None of this explains his motive. Why come here? Why take such actions? Insanity? Perhaps the result of his personal war against these Daleks?
Ah, Milderand. The deliberations on the trial of the Time Lord have begun. Your input would be appreciated.
I have disturbing news. I can now confirm that the Doctor spoke the truth. Tarman was possessed by a superior entity.
How did you learn this news, Counselor?
Tarman attacked me. He was slain.
Slain? Tarmon? In what manner? This city has no weapons to speak of.
This deception requires more energy than I can be bothered with. Meeting adjourned.
You get it?
Jeffrey, I don't think any of us understood that. Can you explain it one more time?
Tamon's got something in him called a Goa'uld, and it's evil, but I think I know how to fix it. Using one of these.
They are explosives.
$10 for the lady. They're great for cleaning up bad guys, and I've figured out how to prime them.
We have a serious situation arising here.
Yeah, I can see that. Might be time to order an evacuation.